What is going on, guys? Y'all are watching Cloud Legacies. I'm Dowd,
I'm Clark.
It's Karina.
and today we're bringing y'all a bench workout, but this one's a little bit different than our first one. This is more powerlifting based, so we're starting off with higher reps, and then we're slowly, gradually building down so we get to like a 1 rep max. So we haven't 1 rep maxed in a while, so we're all a little rusty, but we're trying to build back into it. All right, guys, in this next clip, I start slowly pulling my feet back, right? And then I center it in real close so I could drive down the floor. That's when you see your quads start to flex. So you get really tight. The reason why I'm going back in that forward and back movement, it's the bar is not supposed to be pressed straight up vertically. It gets pulled back slightly.
All right, guys. So just like Dad said, I like to pull my feet back, get right back on my tippy toes, the ball of my foot, and then I really like to press, help create that arc in my back, and just get good driving power just to press up the weight.
Okay, so for this next one, I'm adding a little bit more weight and I'm trying to work on my chest here. I didn't really know too much about weightlifting until working out with them, and they taught me how to widen my grip, make it easier to lift up.
So personally, I like to go with the closer grip. It emphasizes my triceps more. I'm chest dominant, so I need to bring my grip a little bit closer so I can get my triceps bigger.
All right, so I'm gonna be honest with you guys. My back was feeling really tight this workout, so you can see my legs shaking quite a bit because I was having a little bit of lower back pain from my previous workout, and then that created a bigger arc. But overall, still felt pretty good, and the weight moved pretty easily.
So we're hitting 205 here for a single, not to build any strength, but just to build back that technique we previously had. It's just to build our cues back up.
I was kind of struggling a little bit, so you can see in a little bit how my husband Clark over here helps me up. Don't be afraid to ask for help.
So we haven't hit 240 in a long time. So we're going for a single. Again, you're gonna see here, I grip the bar, I retract my shoulder blades, pull my feet back, and then develop an arch and stay really tight. Clark gives me a lift off, and right back up. It's good to go.
All right, and just like Dad was saying, it's probably been 2, 3, almost 4 months since we hit some weight like this. And as you can see right there, I didn't get it. And you know, we're gonna be real with you about what we do. We're not gonna lie. We're not gonna try and deceive you in any way because sometimes you fail lifts. Sometimes it goes smooth. Sometimes you don't even feel like you're lifting the weight. But in this case, I didn't get it. Like I said, it's been a while. Dad's been away at WTI, and we're just getting back and we're trying to build up our strength, get working on our form, and just get things rolling.
So final set, Clark and I and Karina, we're in an AMRAP. So the purpose of an AMRAP is once you finish your main sets, the bulk of your workout, you literally drop the weight to a sub-maximal load that you can do for a ton of reps. So I think I did 24, Clark did 27, and we literally busted out as much as we can. So we're trying to burn our triceps out, we're trying to burn our chest out, we're going for the pump, we're going for the feel. That's the whole purpose of this.
All right, guys. So just like Dowd said, we're going for an AMRAP here, as many reps as possible. Just trying to burn ourselves out, really get a good like pump right after we tried lifting heavy. Even though I failed it, hey, it happens. Um, so yeah, I think I got 27. Like Dowd said, he got 24. You really don't feel it at first. You get probably like 15, 16 good reps, and then you start feeling it. You gotta take some deep breaths, get that good inner abdominal pressure to help pump out those last reps. But I promise you, you're gonna try this with like some moderate weight. You're gonna be struggling towards the end, as you can see. And then I'm not sure if the camera caught it, but right at the end, I hit the rack, and that had messed me up. I thought I had maybe like one or two more reps, but hey, it happens to the best of us, right?
So here we're hitting some incline. So the main thing with incline that you want to do is you want to make sure your head's all the way back, and then you want to make sure your elbows are as tight as your lats as possible. The more your elbows start to flare, the more shoulder flexion you get. So obviously in this video, Clark kind of shoulder flexes more than I do, but again, everybody's form is different. So the more you flare your elbows, obviously the more shoulder dominant you are. If you stay really tight, then you're going to notice a lot more tricep activation. So here, Karina starts off really close to her lats and then comes out. So this kind of goes to show that you can have different forms of benching. You just have to find what's most suitable for you. But if you start feeling pain in a specific movement pattern, then that's when you know you got to change it.
All right, guys. So we got one plate loaded here. Still just kind of warm up a little bit. We're getting close to our working weight. And just like Dowd said, it's important to stay nice and tight on the bench. Another little tip that will help you guys out is if something Dowd taught me, if you watch the bar, literally just watch the bar go up and down as you're lifting. Watch the center of the bar. Because if you look more to the left or more to the right, or like you favor one side, you're going to end up pressing and relying more on one side. And then that can also end up being dangerous when you go to re-rack the weight. So stare at the center of the bar and literally watch it go up and down. And try and keep the bar close to your chin too.
You also want to make sure that you set the chair that you're seated on, how high it is based on your height. So if you're a taller individual like Clark, like 6'3", you want to make sure the chair is a little bit lower for you, because then you're able to unrack the bar properly. So if you're really short like Karina, or just somewhat short, then you're going to need the seat way higher so you could unrack. Now, if you unrack and you're tall at a really high seating point, then that's just extra work for you. But if you could unrack right when it comes off, when you pick up the weight, then it'll make the movement that much easier. All right, guys, here we got basically tricep push down. So the key with this is you want your chest to be as close to the pad as possible. If you have a gap in between you and the pad and you're more upright where your head's kind of up and your body's straight, you're gonna notice that you're pressing more with your chest. So you're gonna feel like more of a chest bump. So it's like doing dips and emphasizing your chest. So chest really close to the pad, and you want to actually focus on pushing with the long head of your tricep, because we're not working our chest here. We already did that prior. We're trying to get that tricep nice and strong. So the stronger the long head of your tricep is, the better off it will convert into your actual bench press. That's why a lot of people, they'll have super strong chests, but their triceps lag, and they notice they can't lock weight out. So we benched already with a decent grip. Now we're working on the long head of our tricep. So if we ever get to a heavy maximal weight, we want to be able to lock the weight out regardless.
I hope you got some beds around, 'cause you're the only refuge now. For every mother, every child, every brother that's caught in the crossfire. That's caught in the crossfire, yeah.
I actually really want to thank these guys for helping me motivate myself into going back into the gym and getting ready for, I don't know if you guys know, but I'm going into the Navy. So this is my 30-day pre-ship. I'm really focusing on the endurance and my capability and pursuing my dreams. So I'll be leaving pretty soon into the Navy. I know you guys probably heard from before on their clips about how I was going to join the Marines, but due to some other problems and from me moving, then I decided to join the Navy, which is actually a really, really good option for me. I know it'll help me for my future and our plans for the future. If you guys want to know more about that, you can comment in the sections below if you want to know more about the Navy.
If y'all are still watching up to this point, us three, we just want to thank you for getting up to this point and helping us out, even though we're a small YouTube channel. So make sure when you guys get the chance, like, comment, subscribe, and let us know in the comment section what you want to see more of, because that's going to help us create videos that you guys want to see, and it's going to help our channel grow, and that's the plan. So thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you next time.
Bye-bye.
Later, guys.
Can I trust what I'm given? When faced